So what's better than new bike day? I really can't think of anything. And I wanted to give Spartan Rides a huge shout out for all the help, pricing, and assistance in picking out this sweet ride. If you need anything like this, hit them up in the future.
Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Middle Age Masher. I don't know if you heard, but just the other day, it was new bike day. I want to walk you through what I got, how I modified it, and what my initial perception and feel is on the trail. Now, keep in mind that I am not a fast rider. I'm a middle-aged guy just out there having fun, but I'm gonna give you my review of the 2022 Transition Sentinel alloy in size large. Keep watching, and hey, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So here we go. This is my initial really review on the performance of a 2022 Transition Sentinel in size large. It's got a GX build on it, but I did modify it as usual, and well, let's see how it gets after it in some technical climbing. So far so good. Just kind of a beast here. Yep. Oh yeah, we got it. A little bit of a wrong gear, there we go. You know what I forgot? Knee pads, safety first like always. All right, so now that we got the knee pad situation figured out, let's get back onto it with this bike out in Haas. This is a 160, 150 bike that is pretty long for what the travel is, and it eats this kind of stuff up. So good, so composed. Corners well. Yep. I'm really digging the feel of the length of this bike and how fast it accelerates. Here we're coming up to my favorite section of this trail. It's a little bit of a downhill, a twist, and a little bit of chunk in it. Not too bad, but be a good test of where this bike likes to ride. Yes, sir. So right now, I've noticed first thing is this bike is ultra quiet on the trail. No chain noise, no cable noise, no nothing, and I just made a mistake there, but that's what I get for talking and riding. Cornering. This bike, you do have to stay up in the front driver's seat as it is slack, but once you get used to that cornering and the body positioning, the bike is actually pretty much on rails. So much fun. So in this little traversing section of the trail, I want to talk to everybody about the build out on this bike, or how it was kind of reconfigured to meet my taste and my style. One, again, it's a large Transition Smuggler 2022 with silver paint job, gold accents, copper accents, whatever you want to call them. So the good folks over at Spartan Rides in Arizona hooked me up with some really rad TRP brakes that I've never rode them before, but I tell you what, after riding these, I'm not going back to Shimano or SRAM. This bike is also equipped with i9 Enduro 305 wheels. It's running SRAM AXS GX drivetrain with a 1052 GX cassette on it right now. Cranks are the stock aluminum GX alloy 170 millimeters. So we're talking drivetrain. Let's talk about how this thing climbs on non-technical climbing. It is a long bike. It is heavy. It's like 35 pounds. And it does take a little bit more effort to climb than my Ibis Ritmo did. But it's not that much worse. Maybe a quarter of a percentage point worse. It does prefer to be pedaled in the saddle with a nice smooth cadence. There's not a lot of unwanted bob. Transition did a really great job on the V2s here, dialing in that progression to really give you that more stable platform. So now we're going to see how the suspension, the geometry and everything plays well on some loose over hard, a little bit of a descent, and we'll see how we do. So far it's very stable, very, very stable. Light's going fast, I can tell you that much. Yeah, buddy. Brakes work great. These TRPs, if I didn't mention it already, work freaking phenomenal. Bike is super stable. They're just eating this stuff up right now. So being that this is the end of the video, I wanted to talk to you really quick just about the geometries and the things that are unique to Transition. So again, this is a size large, and I want to talk about reach, stack, and all the cool things. So the reach on this bike is 476 millimeters, stack 631, effective top tube length 613 millimeters with a seat tube length of 430. The effective seat angle, which is relatively steep, is 67.9 degrees, with the actual seat tube angle extended of 70.8. The head tube angle on this bike is really slack, which gives this bike some of that cool handling characteristics that we were talking about. The head tube angle on this bike is 63.6 with an overall chainstay length of 440 millimeters. Total wheelbase is 1,263, which is longer than my Ritmo was, with a bottom bracket dropper height of 346, which is slightly higher than what that Ritmo had. Fork offset is 43 millimeters, all leading up to making this bike a super capable descender, a relatively good climber. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it does get the job done if you sit, spin, and have a nice even cadence. It's got a nice progressivity to the suspension, and well, I'm not regretting buying this bike. If you have a chance to demo one, or if you're in the Phoenix area for a little bit, or in Virginia, and you want to take a little spin on this bike with me there, let me know. I'll let you ride it down a trail. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.